Alrighty then, so I figured I would bring everyone a little progress update on the repair on Teddy Ruxpin, and here's pretty much what I've been working on. So, the number one thing that I did, of course, is clean up all the gearboxes, take them apart. Surprisingly, these are gear-driven. I don't know if any out of the three generations that Teddy Ruxpin has are belt-driven, just like Mickey, because yeah, of course, I do have Mickey. And it's another one that I will probably consider fixing up, because again, this one has a board issue where the eyes don't animate at all. So I don't really know. Again, I gotta wait for my friend Kevin to give me the board of another Mickey to make it animate. But anyways, first thing I did, of course, was clean all the motors, clean all the position sensors and everything. I wouldn't really be surprised if in a few years these start getting split gears, because they do have a gear that it's, fixed onto a motor shaft, so you get the point. All motors have oil. I did unsolder a few capacitors from here and resoldered them just to make the connections fresh. And I mean, other than that, this is pretty much the outcome. It was cracked here, and I put a little baking soda and super glue to keep it somewhat strong. I took apart the upper jaw, or the upper lip as I call it, and it's a weird ass way of making something, because the whole tip is rubber, and this is plastic. And this nose is made out of rubber, and of course it has like a little stick that goes all the way through the rubber part until the plastic part. So it's a weird but interesting way. Of course, the nose is clean, the eyes are clean, everything fully works. It's always fully worked, but it only needed a bit of exercise. And as I was sick and tired of the original shitty ass neck piece that these things have, which, by the way, it's a piece of shit. This is the original neck piece. It's gummy, and when it gets older, it starts deteriorating, and it doesn't even accept glue. Yeah, this is basically what was broken. That's why my Teddy would be always looking down. I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this piece. I don't need your shitty ass gummy motherfucking piece, as I call it. And I made a 3D printed PLA one. It's exactly the same, but it's 3D printed. And it works absolutely fine. The head is absolutely solid. And there will be no more nodding. So the head's not going to be just retarded. If you shake the bear, the head's not even going to move. That's pretty much it. It's not like the others where you will. I mean, I know it was meant to be a toy for kids. And as the neck is a pretty fragile part, they did it like that for that specific reason. But in all honesty, right now it's in the hands of a collector, so I really don't care. As you guys can see, it goes absolutely fine. It's the perfect fit, and all I gotta do right now is, of course, put the two little brackets so it gets held in place. But yeah, I mean, look how solid the head is. It doesn't even move. Perfect. So, other than that, I did clean up the foam. It was a pain in the ass because the foam is like a sponge pretty much, and it absorbs it absorbs water, and of course it needed many cycles through the washing machine, believe it or not, because it would not get completely drained. But right now it's absolutely dry. It was like, I don't know why it was all dark up here, but it was because of the dirt, of course. Same with the head, and now the head is perfectly clean, I mean. Same with the skin. Here's the skin of Teddy, and I did clean up the crotch first, then the face and everything, so it looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'll go ahead and do a little test for the fuck of it, which involves me putting Teddy's face back on, but without the foam. And I guess this is pretty much something we should be expecting. It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely new, except for the eyes that are yellowed, but other than that, it looks perfect. So that's set, and of course, internally speaking, I gotta clean up the tape residue on the window of the. Basically, just dip this thing in water. What the hell is Rex doing here, you may ask? Well, I'm making a display stand for it, and I remodeled the original display stand from my other one, but that will be in another video. Of course, here's just a few more pieces of Teddy's cassette deck that I gotta clean up. As I said before, there was no corrosion, so I'm super happy on that, and I may have to take apart the body to clean it up, because there's many, dust here, and I don't really like that. What else? Of course, the internals, the very, very inside guts of the toy. I will go and buy these 2 belts so I can replace them, and other than that, I mean, this really didn't need much work. I may lubricate it later on when it gets back into the bear. I don't even think the wheel is that bad, but I guess that if I find a roller or something from another tape player, I could replace it. It doesn't hurt to replace the damn thing. And of course, I cleaned up the reader or the head. I don't know how it's called, but and also I will clean up. I'll take apart the I'll take the little secure out of this and clean this thing up, just like I did with many other toys that had this specific volume thing. There's the little piece that covers, the little lid that covers that, and then of course I gotta clean up the volume key. But other than that, that's pretty much where Teddy Ruxpin is going, and so far I think I have enough to assemble the externals out of it and see how good it looks like, which it looks absolutely great. Again, I'm really happy to finally own a Teddy Ruxpin, and the fact that it's all going nice and round, it's amazing. It's perfect. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video or update, depending on what I do first.